Okay. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I'm Sam Grayson. Here with me are Traffers of Doom and Red Nova.
What's up?
Hello.
It's time for more Hildibrand.
Yeah.
Iris, I have a new lead. And just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we go into the details, though, I should give you back your soul container. Give it a good scrub first, of course. Being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odors. I'm not sure how that works, but okay, thank you. There. Now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashu going to give me back my soul container? Now, as for the lead I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found an article on alien abduction. The way it was described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. He even had a little diagram of a man swimming in midair. Anyway, the author seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon. This crackpot theory sounds awfully familiar. That's because it is. Remember Dorian, the editor in Briefs? He was the one who wrote it. He plans on doing research for the next edition. Go ahead.
I don't think that's how that title is phrased.
No. Nashi being Nashi. He plans on doing research for the next edition on the moon itself. Apparently there's a portal or something in Garlemald that would take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. Well, like the back of your hand, I bet. Not incorrect. I thought so.
Definitely not incorrect.
It'll be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? I love that second one. Shouldn't be so quick to trust the nonsensical ramblings of a man who sees aliens in every shadow. Instead, I'm responding to the moon.
Oh, the second one.
Right. I'll start packing my
That
bags.
was the second one and the first choice.
Yeah, for the other one, it's, but alien did steal away the inspector, just like Dorian said. I, for one, have faith in his journalistic intensity. I mean, intensity is the correct word.
I don't know what the weather is like on the moon, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly the last time I was there. You could say that.
All right. Oh God, not sure I can't broken glass. This is. Oh God.
I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly doesn't change outfit at all.
It's like just the concept of Nashu being in Garlemald. Oh God.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. Sure hope this lunar gate is close. The Tower of Babel? You mean that big spiky spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving. Particularly so she can warm up. Especially in this rain. I can fly. What am I doing?
Okay, what am I still missing with this one? I'm missing two. Oh fuck! Was yellow quests?
I think so.
Okay, I'm missing two quests then for this. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, on top of being cold as fuck, it's also raining, which cannot be doing her any favors.
Oh no, it absolutely cannot. I live in a state that loves rain. I am well aware of the consequences.
And I live in a state that's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Especially yesterday. Holy shit.
Yeah, especially yesterday. Fuck that.
I'm getting there. Slowly but surely.
She can't even be bothered to take the 2 steps to get out of the rain.
Oh, in other RPG news, been working out my Dragon Quest III remake file more.
Whee!
Want to know how you unlock the best mage class in Dragon Quest III?
How?
Well, first off, it should be mentioned, Protag is stuck in the hero class, because, you know, you're the hero. But the way the other party members work is when you make them, you choose a class for them to start in, and once they hit level 20 and you have access to all trades Abbey, you can reclass them, where all their stats get halved and they start over at level 1 in whatever class you picked, but they also keep all the skills they already learned.
Gotcha.
There is basically the Black Mage and White Mage equivalent classes that you can choose from the start, but there's also the unlockable Sage class, which you can get in one of 2 ways. Either one, find the reclass book in the tower north of Eltrade's Abbey. That is one use only. Once you use it to turn someone into Sage, it is gone.
Gotcha.
The other method is that they can pick Sage after getting level 20 in the Gadabout class. Why the Gadabout class when it's not even one of the 2 mage classes? Oh, that's easy. It's purposely shitty. Because Dragon Quest III, will give some classes certain passives, like, oh, the Monster Tamer class can just bypass all the, use certain skills to make monsters not scared of you thing when recruiting them for the Monster Arena minigame that as you find them all around the world. So, if you have a Monster Tamer in your active party, you just walk up to the monster and you have them recruited. Or the Thief class giving you a higher chance of getting items at the end of battle type deal.
Checks out.
Which is pretty helpful. The Gadabout's passive is sometimes, instead of using whatever action you picked for them that turn, or whatever the AI would have likely picked if you have them set to not directed control for some reason, they'll do shit like fix their hair, juggle some rocks with one of the rocks falling on a random person in the battle, party member or enemy, falling on their face and falling asleep. Actually inflicting themselves with the sleep status. Shit like that.
Always a fun
time. Getting that class to level 20 is one of the ways you can get Sage.
Gotcha. Alright.
Which Sage is Red Mage, but it can learn all the spells.
Right. So, this thing will send us up to the moon just like that? Courage, Nashu.
It should also be mentioned because I made my one of my female party members the Gadabout class. The costume for that class is Bunny Girl.
Of course it is. They had to have it in there somewhere.
Dragon Quest loves that costume.
To be fair, it's a good costume. Well, it's in grave danger and the people deserve to know. I have to reach the moon so I can expose the truth. As I've explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. You're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. What in places are you talking about? I'm Damascan, born and raised. Oh, look, it's Dorian, the editor-in-brief. That's Delian, editor-in-chief, thank you very much. And you are friends of the abducted, I believe. Harris, greetings. Are you acquainted with this man by any chance?
Yes.
No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form.
I love that first option.
He exposited in my direction, once. And that was enough, I'd wager. He has trouble written all over him. Harris. As in Harris Elish, slayer of gods, savior of Ishgard, liberator of the provinces, stealer of...
What? How did that get out? How did that spread? God damn it! Not the callback I expected there.
How did I fail to recognize such an unbelievably famous individual? Champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. Cannot let your comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you, and the world needs my next article.
Okay, I don't know about that last bit.
And you believe he was taken to the moon? No, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so I'll grant him special dispensation to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nethergate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together. And though I trust the fates about as much as I trust that obviously compromised gate guard, I will leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there. Fucking hell.
I'm not sure which of these two is going to be in more of a shock when they see the tiny rabbits.
That is an excellent question.
Oh, or the giant-ass building. Just, the big building that was meant to watch over where, how the Zodiac was being held.
Took you a second.
Brain was going through Z.
Zuh.
God, I sometimes forget just how good the skybox is.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Ooh, the moon is just as white and shiny up close. Not made of cheese. No sign of Inspector Hildibrand either. So,
that maybe even persuades in another world.
So, we've already arrived? The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared. Well, it's not entirely the Empire. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. Must sneak in and blow the lid on their invasion plans.
How do I explain this to a guy who's clearly crazy?
Looks like Dorian has a lead. Come on, we should follow him.
I would not really call the giant-ass building that I've already been to a lead, but alright.
And there's a
You're still here.
Yep. Aliens! Honest to God's aliens! Never expected them to be so tall. Or so small and bunny-like. Welcome. If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. That voice, speaking inside my head. I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me?
Delian.
All right there, friend. Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learned it from your Charlian collaborators, I'll wager. Quite possibly the most accurate thing he's said.
Yes.
Don't think you'll fool me with your adorable bunny nose and silken ears. I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men. Buddy, I hate to break it to you. You're one of Arianje's friends, aren't you? I'm not sure who or what put such odd ideas into your companion's head, but would you mind setting him straight for me?
That is a task in and of itself.
I think I'll certainly try. Leopards are not alien invaders, although their adorableness does belie their capacity for shenanigans.
I'll go with the make us live off carrots alone, notwithstanding.
Gasp! They got to you, didn't they? Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard the rumors about the disbanded Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret. It may pull our leader's strings from the shadows. Hold it right there, mister. I won't stand here and listen to you slander Harris or this lovely bunny any longer. Better not libel them either. I am shocked she knows what that is. We actually came in search of Inspector Hildibrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shiny flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I'm afraid I've seen neither. Long was it my duty to keep watch, but as the need for constant vigilance has since ended, I've grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the leopards may have observed this man or his abductor. Red just having a time over there.
Yep.
I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you over to Bestway's Burrow and you can ask them about it yourself? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please, lead the way. If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend there. No promises.
It is fun having the having this expansion's companion be almost as crazy as Hildibrand. I say almost as crazy because I don't think anything can ever beat what being raised by Godbird will do.
For real. Also, thank God they teleported us.
Yep.
So many bunnies! They can build a forward base on this scale, then what hope does mankind have against them? Well, they've been refining this for a few centuries. Oh, for the love of carrots, this is not a military operation. You see any cannons or assault craft? We haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now.
Okay, I know this leopard is being real here, but that is the worst way to phrase that to a guy who's already suspicious.
Right then, let's get on with the investigation.
Meanwhile, Red is over there just dying.
I bet I know why. Let's have the etherite. Convenient tool for meeting with a Charlene co-conspirators, no doubt. Elegant invention, but really just one of many alien technological in exchange for their undying loyalty. Charlene's are always listening. It is weird how some of these are also probably accurate.
Is that the only one? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep.
Alright.
Breathe, man. Now, I often stretch my legs out there under the stars, but can't say I've noticed anything out of the ordinary. Sorry. Not to worry, we'll try our luck elsewhere. Thank you. Furry-faced liars, the lot of them. They're probably hiding an entire fleet of alien attack craft.
God.
There's a new one, I think.
Well, that just happened.
Machinery beneath us.
I feel like that phrase can describe most things, Hildibrand.
Exactly.
Very
yeah.
true. No mere moon. A natural force. Grand fabrication of the ancients. True. Contact with aliens even back then. The moon is a colossal starfaring vessel. True.
Also true. The fact he's got some facts in with the fiction is God.
Wild. Oh, that's a big fan. Let's get hot in here. I would imagine so.
I love how Delian has. I love how Delian has all of these like conspiracy rambles, and then Asha's like, "Ooh, that's neat."
Now, ever since we built the Excitotron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail, referencing the map dungeons? Well, he's very gentlemanly and dapper, if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. She knows her friend well.
She's known him longer than us.
True. Though their fashion sense can be a bit eclectic, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in that crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere, even as we speak, enduring unspeakable experiments. From what I've pieced together so far, the giant alien is the master. All these smaller xeno-bunnies are artificial life forms created to serve as minions in his armies.
Delian.
It's like half... It's got half of it. Their harmless appearance is part of the strategy. As soon as you let your guard down, snap! Take you down like a pack of tiny herbivorous wolves. What do you think these fuckers are, Nabon?
I thought it would have been herbivorous, but alright.
I don't know, I like herbivorous a bit better. Kind of flows a little nicer. Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nibbled to death by a mob of cuddly bunnies doesn't sound like a bad way to go. I mean, as long as they're conscious.
I would say that. Go watch ReZero, then come back to me on that.
Oh god, does that actually happen to somebody?
Do you know the plot of ReZero?
Vaguely.
Do you know what the main character's main kind of power is?
Yeah, I like a save state reset.
Yeah, because he can't control where the save states are.
Right.
And the resets happen when he dies.
Right.
One of his deaths was to a mob of magic bunnies.
Oh my god.
It's way more horrifying than I made it sound.
Okay, because that sounds like the kind of thing that would happen, like, shortly after realizing he has his power and, like, trying to test it out. And, like, early story stuff.
This is actually a good few story arcs in, and it's during one of the more emotional story arcs of his for what he's trying to prevent from happening. And at one point, he hits a fail state, and then the giant pack of ravenous bunnies show up, and imagine a whole horde of the bunny from Holy Grail.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. And these bunnies responded by the Witch of Gluttony, so that's fun.
I hear good things about ReZero. I should check it out at some point.
It's a really good series. I need to get back to it. Subaru goes through the fucking ringer.
So, you coming over here or what?
Oh. I was still in the text box. That's like just driving a car through a moon base.
As you do. John Madden. John Madden. John Madden. Hey.
A leaking way.
Ooh, this one gets a cutscene. No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the south of Mary Lamentorton. Presumed it was just some Allagan relic or a new species of floating jellyfish and didn't think too much of it. Where the fuck is he going? Oh, now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time. Someone's having an eep. What's this then? Pot for growing new xenobunnies? Plan to produce them in the millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. What the thing is, I think if they wanted to do that, they probably could already. How could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears. They're psychic wave generators. They lure people close with their precious little faces and then bam, brainwashed. I figured it all out, alien scum. Once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha! What a strange and oddly aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too?
Friend is a stretch.
He thinks he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Damn.
Good Lord, Nashu.
Right for the jugular. Right. Let's get out there and find that flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Let's take it this way. Wait, coming with you. Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing Xeno bunnies. I don't know, I think an afternoon with them would probably do them some good. Alright. Where's the actually going? Oh god, of course. Good news. We do have a shortcut.
I'm just saying if this thing with Dreaming Way is a current quest I just never accepted. It is not. Just gotta head through the south exit. Easy enough.
Yep. Boop. Go ahead.
I forget how roundabout it is to reach the exit if you're already not in the central area.
Yep. Fastest way there.
Yep. Hi, Argos.
Bing, 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 bing. All the talk about Dragon Quest earlier reminds me I am so far behind on Nico's Like a Dragon playthrough.
Oh, what part are you at?
The next one is the one where we're actually unlocking the job system.
Oh yeah, that is behind.
I got some catching up to do, which I probably will once we're done. Although also because of Lee's, like Thero's recent video, I have been playing some Marvel Rivals recently.
I still need to boot it back up. It's been a while.
I now have 2 skins for Jeff. Alright.
The vantage point.
Away!
I need to get more editing done so I can get more space because like me. Speaking of Jeff's,
Welcome to my world.
me and Jeff are almost done with recording Ultra Despair Girls.
Yay.
Which that's gonna be a breath of fresh air once we're done with that one.
Oh, I bet. Like I could hear it. It's Delian.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you are. Can't.
Yeah.
A little closer, please.
Yeah. More to the left, you fuck.
There we go.
Thank God that click counted.
Ah, there it is. And there it goes. Come on, we can't let it get away. Get it, Hearst. Found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens can subject a man to such a callous and physically implausible fate.
No, Delian, that's just Hildibrand. That's just Hildibrand.
And Hildibrand. And Hildibrand. And Hildibrand. And Hildibrand.
Oh. What the fuck?
Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field of planted Hildibrands? And one of them's moving. Well, well, what a delightful surprise to see you here. Wherever here happens to be. Oh, and another. My, what an impressive specimen of a gentleman you are, good sir.
God.
Same could be said of you, my good man. Yeah, that's just what we need, Hildibrand glazing himself.
We thought him controlling the horde of zombies was already a bit much.
Is this an extemporaneous gentleman's club? If I may be so bold as to join you.
I love how that one has an exclamation point at the nameplate.
Of course, they have to distinguish between all the Hildibrands. Everybody pose.
All the layering sound effects. Oh god.
What in the name of the occult is happening here? Where did they all come from?
I'm just imagining the reaction if that one inspector from one of the first branches was here.
They're phantom Hildibrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas. I swear to God, that's a fucking Men in Black reference.
I've only ever seen Man in Black 2, really, so I wouldn't know.
Well, the first one's not too bad. Still, I think, honestly. Could be their Hildibrand clones grown in an alien laboratory's flesh vats. Sadly, that does sound plausible. Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I know just how to find the real inspector. It's time for the Nashi special. Yep.
Yeah. What else was it gonna be?
I love that they all pretty much just recognize that noise as trouble.
Oh, fuck.
Also authentic and synchronized. I honestly can't tell the difference. She's just like, aw. But look no further, for I am the one and only Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd. I think you'll find that I am the original Hildibrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildibrand. As am I. To be that we are all Hildibrand.
I have the perfect way to solve this. We get the parents.
Positively marvelous. I propose that we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Mandeville men can. Commence the dancing.
the most worst summoning circle.
What manner of Viking nightmare is this?
Welcome to the Hildibrand Adventure Galleon.
I love how I somehow managed to get that timed in sync with the music. Nasha was just over there dancing herself.
You think you know the moves of how long she's known Hildibrand for?
You'd think. And oh hey, the summoning circle worked. And now they're all gone. Just like, ow.
Damn, right on his back.
It's tough boy.
He's dealt with way worse.
Apologies for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildibrand Halidor Maximilian Mandeville. And this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo-Poo. He's just like, hi. Another alien species. Hey, well, actually correct this time. Of course, you're building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe we've had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Poo-Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. Star Wars reference? Then what's all this about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Now battle the Echo. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What a charming little rascal you are. An offshoot of the Bendragora family, perchance. Poo-poo. Poo-poo. Ah, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo-poo. Might I inquire as to our current whereabouts? I had but recently reunited with Nashu and Harris, and would greatly appreciate it if you could convey me back to my prior location. Well, seemed like they understood at least that. Splendid! Full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady on now. This is not what I had in mind. Bonk. My word, you generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mandavillian magnificence. Could you perchance reverse the process? And bomb. Big bomb. Why are they smiling? Really referencing that one, Realm Reborn trailer.
Of all things to call back to in this bit, good lord.
It's like, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh god, no, not like that. Mommy! Thus, I have concluded that Master Poo-Poo has no grasp of the common tongue. His true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear. It's only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here and have him clean up our Mandeville multiplicity incident. I hail, Poo-Poo-Poo, from a star, Poo-Poo, a great distance from here. I came in search of a friend whose communications halted mid-exploration. Power of the Echo comes in handy.
Yep.
All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion, the determination. Your touching story has sunk its hooks into my heart. Fear not, my blue-hued friend, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle in a kraken's behind. That's a visual.
That is a phrase.
I swear to you here and now, I shall scour all of creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek.
By the way, I love how even Hildibrand was like, oh god, there's too much me.
I'm curious. Nice, makes you feel busy. Tell me, Harris, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? So there's this thing called the echo. The power of echoes. Ah, you mean persistent repetition. Sounds similar to the Manderville art of parley.
No.
Not quite. You're saying you have an extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens? How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. I guess?
Yeah, not inaccurate. It also lets me, see past events, which is helpful.
More of ancient magics. Pending mysteries aside, I'm glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both. It is amazing how often Delian is like either fully right or kind of right about shit. Oh, here we go. Level 90, the Imperfect Gentleman. Unfazed by events that would shatter the mind of a lesser man, Hildibrand stands ready to begin his next case. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. No, do not skip. Not to rain on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages. Not a lot to go on. I've spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. Then you don't know Inspector Hildibrand. He'll solve this case as he solved countless others, with unerring perception and panache.
And a fuck ton of luck.
Yes. Well said, Nashu. Need but relinquish conscious thought to investigative instinct, and the clues will flow to me forthwith. Wait for it. Lose yourself in the detective current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery. Another fascinating development.
No, he's just like this.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know that I spotted the chap you were asking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth? You mean this gentleman? You found him too. Well, that can't be right. Just saw him in the north of Mare Lamentorum, and he ran the other way when I called out. Don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an imposter. Harris, would you mind asking Mr. Poo-Poo if he was growing any more inspectors on the moon? I only created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. That individual's behavior was unpredictable. Flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid. Well, this won't do at all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Manderville name. Master Poo-Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done? The imperfect clone is of my making. It's only right that I redress my mistake first. So begins the case of the imposter inspector. Ooh, that does sound exciting. If you don't mind me coming along, I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector.
Think about it. I'm a little surprised we didn't already have like a tabloid writer, conspiracy nut already in one of these.
Well, that does kind of beg the question, where exactly? Yeah, maybe the Crustarium? Or Yulmar? I could see one of those two. Gun, I suppose, also could have worked.
do I know if, like, do I have to just use Argos to get over there?
Yeah, it would be faster. Probably.
Alright.
Although you will still have a little bit of walking to do after that.
I know.
Ish.
Still couldn't believe that first section just brought back one of the bosses from one of the story dungeons just out of nowhere. And to be fair, if you're gonna steal any body, stealing one that's as durable as Hildibrand's does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that also means targeting Hildibrand and all this and all the tomfoolery that comes with that.
Yeah. Bit of a challenge there.
That is amazing timing with the mount roulette. I just got Argos as the actual mount there. Yeah, that's really close to where the cinematic one drops you off.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it is right around here. I spy with my little eye. No dashingly defective gentleman. Not to have made it that far on foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area? Scan the horizon, that kind of thing. And I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Ashu, Harris, and I will investigate to the west. Right, I'll take these other two and head east. Splitting the party again. You're leaving me with the aliens? Oh, relax, Bright Eyes.
Alien, you'll be fine.
We'll have a nice chat, and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we can get to know our new friend here. Let us be on our way as well. Harris in the van, if you please.
Yeah, I'm assuming the leopards have something similar to Echo, so they can also translate.
Would make sense. They were made by Vana, after all. It would be feasible for her to bestow upon them some sort of translational gift.
Oh boy, Hildibrand for a talkie point.
It's very own hot spring. Serving is no hot spring, but a natural reservoir of cerulean. Sublime vista, just as if the moon herself breathes beneath our feet. Ah. And then it becomes the same thing.
How do we tell them? How do we tell them that's just where the ultimate evil was housed?
Alright. Hammer-struck thinker.
Since when did any version of Hildibrand ever have a hammer?
A goldsmithing hammer is lodged in the thinker's carcass. Appears to have been dealt a single swift killing blow.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes sense.
Oh, the bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer. Surely it cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing
Wait
to
a
see
minute,
here.
no, Hildibrand's not a goldsmith. Oh,
No, he's
God.
not.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You're supposed to get there on foot.
I was expecting to call it what I said for summon the parents.
Oh, the path around here, I think.
I'm just going to find one that has like a frying pan indent.
Yep.
Granted, if they got struck by that, there probably will be nothing left of it to witness.
True. Damn, good on the map designers. Starry sky. Fantastic display of stars. How much longer till dawn breaks, do you think?
Give it a few more patches.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh. Hammer struck moose.
Good. It's dead. For those wondering, I've been playing through FF12 as well. Fuck the white moose hunt so much.
Right between the eyes. Embedded in what can generously be described as a head. Another goldsmithing hammer. Another killing blow that speaks unparalleled strength. Oh, it looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? It's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar. And yet, completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people. Moving on.
For those who've never played FF12, the reason I have a hatred for White Moose is that hunt is in the sewers of the starting town. And the hunt itself spawns right near some Malboro and an elemental, and it's fucking hell.
Trail of fancy footprints.
What makes footprints fancy?
A set of gentlemanly tracks leads to the northwest. Aha! The sand and the snow are in a half elm of moon dust. I'd recognize those fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine.
Cutscene time.
Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He is close. Very close. No clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. There's Poo-Poo. That's clever. Mr. Poo-Poo can scout for us from the air. Ha! I found me! Zoom in. Why did I flee? He seems sad, downcast, very uninspector-like. Flood creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true Mandeville man.
I don't think I've ever seen you be distraught outside of when you're scared of watching your parents.
Very true. Ah, yes, the moon face. Uh-oh.
Oh, God!
Those eyes. Hi, Godbert.
I know where you guys are at. Welcome to me earlier.
Praise Thal for his patience. It seems my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Belly flap. Fucking Looney Tunes.
The Looney Tunes. I never tire of Looney Tunes trainers.
Abandoning my gentlemen comrades to save myself. My pride in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe. The best part is he's not even trying. Just being all depressed and shit. But, that's odd. My fatherly love denied. Unthinkable. Unless that is not my son. Uh-oh.
Sorrow versus Cat. Which one's
The one that runs. Like, yep, that's him. Dylan just gets sent flying. He's like, fuck. God, they're hopping like the world's mightiest fleet.
I'm talking about 2.0 of this. Oh my god.
Gotcha, bitch.
Well.
Spin! Another of me survived. I'll not turn tail and run this time. No, sir. Hildibrand to the rescue. You know not what you do, friend.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. But only for a moment.
Yep, there it is.
Pound it round as fast as I can. I can't slow down on the Manderville man. Whee! Jackpot. Ow.
Oh, poor Poo Poo. He did not need that.
No. Right in the nostrils.
What?
The mouth opens.
It's only leopards.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
The laptop. So fun fact, this little dance is actually an emote you can get.
I'm not surprised.
Although I forget if it's doing the leopard specifically or if it's doing all the Endwalker ones. Now I know I'm dreaming. It can't possibly be real.
Yeah, that just what?
That was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people of Atheris. I almost forgot it was still there.
How long were those guys just waiting there?
Probably a while. I think that's where the entrance to the residential area is supposed to be. Now it's going haywire. Maybe. Yep. Green chicken. There's the goblin. The barrage appears to have stopped, but just look at all this junk. Please be sure to pick up your litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know. Like, oh, what's this? A rock.
Those are just having springs all of a sudden. And thus, the Hilda clone situation has been resolved.
Yep. Hildibrand, Healador, Maximilian Mandeville. Glad I am to see you up and about. The mother will be beside herself with joy. I only stand before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside, and to Harris, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. My son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality, who have my heartfelt gratitude. To you, Master Poo-Poo, I extend my apologies. In my excitement, I fear I may have broken your starship. There is aught I can do to help effect repairs. You have only to ask. My vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage.
Yeah, that's a durable spaceship.
I mean, I assume it would have to be. Brings me relief and joy to hear it. Might I have a word, Harris? I had actually come to the moon in search of a certain rare ore, and by Thal's good graces, my quest has been successful. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back in Radzat-Han, and I will explain the role I wish you to play. Keep that in mind. Yes, I think it best we make the journey starwards. We'll not find Master Poo-Poo's friend from up here unless someone packed an extremely efficacious spyglass. Anybody? No? Then home it is.
Alright, so in ore that Godbert had interest in and finding a missing alien. This'll be interesting.
Yep. For years I've chased after the supernatural and the inexplicable, but to encounter so much of it in such a short span of time, my mind still reels from the implications. Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. Pan over to Aetheris.
God. I was so glad we got the Godbert chase too.
Yeah. Things work.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
Loading.
I'm still taking this long because it's actually teleporting us back to Radzat-Han or something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Delian, how are we feeling? Hopefully you've gotten over the whole them trying to abduct us angle.
Alright. Ah, how lovely to be back on the star of my birth. Mother did not tarry to chat, but said something about returning here with a trusted employee.
I started to make a comment, like, after it was mentioned we got his Hildibrand call back. I was like, by the way, could you maybe make it to where the next time I'm playing with Jean, I get a really, really good tenpai?
Well, we've no time for further familial pleasantries. Asher and I must devote all our mental energies to the case of the silent correspondent. keen inspector sense impels me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is little and blue. Inspector, wait, you can't just make an exception for me?
Nashi, when has it ever?
Channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Parents, forgive me. I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xenobunnies, it's become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of invading our star. They are no threat to us. Well, I'm glad you realize that. But he is. You know of whom I speak. The devious Master Poo-Poo and his diabolical devices devised solely for world domination.
No, okay, we still have work to do. I see.
Shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plan, but I may require your aid. Not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth. Truth with a capital T.
I mean, at least he's offering to pay?
Harris, my apologies for the wait. Shall we proceed to business, then?
It's always so weird seeing you in full uniform.
It is. Task at hand concerns nothing less than a family legacy. The recreation of the historically significant and astronomically magnificent Manderville weapons.
Sorry, the what?
They were the designs of a distant ancestor, you see. While the originals have long since vanished, the manual containing the secrets of their construction survived. A precious heirloom passed down through generations of Mandervilles. Why the sudden passion for weaponsmithing?
Aren't your hammers built for gold?
It's true that, as a goldsmith, I've had little occasion for crafting implements of war. Why this project, and why now, you may very well ask. I shall very well tell you. The tale begins not so long ago. I was here in Razat Han to discuss a deal with an up-and-coming merchant. The matter in question was an acquisition proposal. Alas, the talk soured, so I made preparations to depart. It was then that the sky burst into flame. You know all too well what horrors followed. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beasts which spawned, yet I could not save them all. Saved far too few, in fact. The memory of it haunted me day and night, and I found myself unable to work. Then I heard the news of how you and your companions had ventured forth to banish this evil at its source. You forged on in the face of deepest despair, and gave me the courage to do the same. I took a good, hard look in the looking glass and asked, what can Godbert Manderville do to safeguard the people of this star? Thus did I realize that I had both the knowledge and the skill to forge the greatest of weapons, that I might empower others to protect themselves and their fellow man. So I began going down the list, acquiring the necessary materials with single-minded purpose. One of these was a goodly chunk of purest mandarium ore, metal found exclusively in meteorites, and that only rarely. I searched high and low, scouring impact sites and consorting with kobolds, all to no avail. Then, when no was to be found on Heidelin, I set my sights on the moon, where I at last obtained a sizable sample. Now I say at last, but the list of materials goes on. If I'm to collect the rest in a timely fashion, I must employ the help of a comrade of quality. When you could spare a moment from adventuring, or aiding my dear son in his inspecting, pray drop a word in the ear of my manservant here. I shall clear my schedule of trivial interruptions, and we can proceed with the recreation of a Manderville weapon forthwith.
So is that its own questline, or is it part of this?
It's its own quest line, but it's tied to doing these.
Okay.
And I will be going over these, because this is the relic for Endwalker.
Oh! Godbert is the one who gives us the relic quests. Oh boy.
Yep. Thankfully, these are ungodly simple. All it really is, well, at this point, poetics farming. These are by far the easiest relics to get, and thank God for it.
Danganronpa culprit?
Yeah, basically. Select one over there. Oh, wait, nope. Landing in like nothing's wrong.
That's an interesting way to get around the whole we have no idea how to camera angle this.
Either that or it was just done for comedic effect.
Oh, probably that.
The head of Dr. Luge.
even this isn't done. Oh boy.
Sound the alarm! Prisoner is escaping! The goofy ass frog. Whee! I'm now running on the moon.
I'm the only one person I can think of who that would be, so I have no idea why they shrouded that. Of course they freeze-framed that for the credits. Why are you staring at me, Godbert?
Alright. Well, that's that for Hildibrand for this. We're not done yet. Oh, hold on. I want... Oh, fuck. That'll work.
You can fade away from the black now. Thank you.
Please note that upon completing the quest to make it a Manderville, you will receive a Manderville weapon for a gunbreaker. Ensure you have changed your desired job before speaking with the House Manderville manservant. You take this quest as a gunbreaker.
And I get it for Red Mage. Alright.
Yep. The only two you can't get it for are Viper and Pictomancer because of obvious reasons.
Dawn Trail.
Yep. They weren't a thing yet. How wonderful to finally speak with you. Cooperation in Lord Manderville's weaponsmithing endeavor is highly appreciated. Regarding said endeavor, we borrowed a corner of the High Crucible in which to base our crafting station. If you'd be so kind as to follow me.
Alright. New rapier. Let's see how this goes.
Thing to keep in mind, there's going to be stages to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to look different every time. Although sometimes the different
Oh, I'm not
blurry.
tuned to that one? What the fuck? Oh, God. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a trek. How am I not tuned to that one?
I don't know.
So it's like, didn't we go there for a bit of story at one point?
We did.
Huh. Guess I just forgot to attune to it during all the story stuff. Well, in that case,
Rippy dippy.
if we do that, then we will talk.
That'd be good.
There it is. There we go. And that was also the final one I needed.
Yay. Alright. Our humble base of operations. We'll no doubt be coming back and forth many times in the days ahead, so I strongly suggest that you attune to the city Ethernet, if you've not done so already. Otherwise, I trust you are all set to proceed. One moment whilst I inform Lord Manderville of your arrival.
I'm curious what these are going to look like.
Hello, Godbert. Oh, welcome, Harris. Welcome. With your stalwart assistance added to the mix, I have every confidence that this adventure in forging will be a complete success. So let us begin with a detailed exposition on the history of Manderville weaponry. First of all, when I say Manderville weaponry, what I refer to is the series of masterpieces crafted by the legendary artisan Hildibrand Manderville, the first lord of House Manderville. Made with mystical mandarium, these purportedly peerless armaments are perhaps our most prized treasures. Or at least they were, until someone misplaced them. Terrible housekeeping, that. Fortunately, the time-worn manual in which Hildibrand penned his secrets is both intact and still within our possession. Thus, with that precious family heirloom in hand and a ready supply of purest ore, I intend to recreate what was lost. The work, however, cannot proceed without a few more key ingredients. I'd like to call upon you to procure said materials, as well as provide a seasoned adventurer's perspective on the fruits of our labor. You can count on me. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. As goldsmith, crafting weaponry is akin to venturing into unknown territory. I will place my trust only in the most proficient guides. Speaking of which, may I introduce one of the very best in the business? Come on over, my friend. Hello, Geralt.
Very enthusiastic call over.
Ugh, bloody hells. I had a feeling you were the adventurer his lordship mentioned was helping out. Like a fly on shape when
Is this someone you've ran into?
This man is an NPC that always pops up during relic quests. He's basically our main blacksmith dude.
Oh, yeah. I may not. I guess I just haven't really been touching the relic quest myself.
Yeah, we have run into his equivalent on the first. He's the one that gave us our job here. So that would be about the extent of the contact, I think.
Yeah, so for me, you don't seem to be
Yep.
be here.
You'll fly on shite when you catch a whiff of shiny new weapons, ain't you? Come on, this'll be fun. Oh, aye, like a barrel full of plague-ridden pices. Look at this gill-addled dandy I'm forced to hammer for. I'd rather drag me stones across hot coals than forge yet another rich old bastard's trinkets. Is that the way of it, then? Contacted Rowena, hoping to employ the town's surveyor as the finest smith. But, as you clearly have no interest in providing me with your services, I shall hire another artisan. We can put this talk of stones and coals behind us. Wait, you got me all wrong, your lordship. I was just a bit of smitty human to lighten the mood. I would be honored to work on your Manderville weapon. Boy, that tune sure changed quick. So here's the thing. I already spent the coin this job will bring me on some right fancy bottles of Thavnarian liquor. Can't afford not to do it. So that means we're back in business, yes? Loveless. It's like, maybe if you drank less.
And also, maybe if you didn't spend your advance pay like that, and then bad math the client.
Also that. Tends to not go well. It's bloody splendid, it is. Crew's all present and accounted for, so let's get to smithing. There's naught I'd like to do more. Presently, however, there are three conundrums which stand between us and making any Manderville armament a reality. The first of these is the devising of a method for working the Mandarium. From what I've been able to decipher from the manual, the process is quite demanding. You just leave that to old Geralt. Yet to meet a metal I can't beat into shape. Oh, I shall see that chore to your artisanal ingenuity. The second is the crafting of ornamentation, which will amplify the weapon's etheric intensity. If it's a sturdy blade you need, then I'm your man. But fiddly bits of decoration are not me smith's wheelhouse. Then 'tis fortunate that fiddling with bits is most assuredly in mine. Which shall no doubt be a challenge, creating suitably exquisite adornments is a task well suited to me and my goldsmithing hammer. As for the third and final problem wanting for resolution, we require a vial of Exalamanderville. If it has access to an industrial-sized alchemical furnace, it should be possible to extract this superlative mineral oil from Mandarium-rich meteorites. Assuming I've understood what I heard of the process, this Exalamander or what's-it oil is the key to maximizing ethereal conductivity. But thanks to the good graces of the High Crucible, we have the extraction apparatus we require right here. All that remains is to collect 3 or so goodly chunks of Mandarium meteorite. That will be your charge, Harris. Right, and I'll see about preparing materials for my share of the workload. And I'll start stoking the flames. Sounds like we'll need them nice and hot.
Alright.
Thankfully, we're not on current expansion. Oh, Rowena asked me to tell you something. Seems like one of her lackeys is oh so bloody conveniently set up shop over by the Aetherite, and just might have the meteorite chunks we need. Last by the name of Jabruna, I think it was. Could save you some searching, but she sure as shite ain't giving out skyrocks for free. Manderville Weapons, a saga of hammers and heroes.
I love that there's a whole ass logo for it.
Alright. So, yeah, it's really nothing more complicated than coming over here and spending some stuff.
I thought it was gonna be like spending this stuff if you were having shit luck finding it or something.
Nope. You
Ah,
literally
Tombstone
cannot.
Exchange, I see.
Yeah, you literally cannot find it anywhere else. Must be the famous Harris. Mistress Rowena is said to expect you and to assist with any procurement requests. Do you have the meteorites? Mandarium meteorite? Why, yes, we happen to have cornered the market on that particular asset. Only so many of them fall from the sky, you see, and collectors offer top deal for such rarities. In your case, however, I've been instructed to request payment in an alternative currency. Say with me now. Allegan Tomestones. Going rate is 500 Allegan Tomestones of Poetics for one chunk of Mandarium meteorite. I'll be here whenever you're ready to make the trade.
And that's why you were asking me earlier. Okay.
Yep. From the sounds of it, you're about 100 short. I, on the other hand, need to fucking
yeah,
clear up my inventory. Holy shit.
Yeah, I have 1,400. Alright.
And my fucking
Yeah, so
saddlebag.
So, after that, I'm gonna need another 86. Cool. I can work with that. Because those are gonna be clearing out some dailies and stuff. Alright.
Yep. Alright. That'll do for now. And the big thing.
Alright, well that's definitely gonna give me extra incentive to just work on my dailies more.
Yeah. Keep in mind, at this point, these are just for glamour, but some of them do look pretty fucking sick.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Let's see the goods. Here we go. This fist-sized hunk of meteorite contains rich deposits of exceedingly rare Mandarium ore. Provides a small quantity of mineral oil when subjected to a unique extraction and refinement process.
Are relic weapons only ever really for glamour, or do they actually have decent stats on their own?
They have good stats during the expansion. After that, they're just glamour. So, like, if you were here mid-Endwalker still, these would be, like, actual stats.
Okay.
Hey, these are proper skyrocks, no mistake. Bert's not back yet, but I reckon we can get a head start on extracting that special oil of his. I picked the gunbreaker for a very specific reason, which will become abundantly clear once we're done. Okay, this might as well be cooking grease for all the conductivity it's got. Just a past one.
I'm half expecting once I get the tombstones I need for the last one, that once I get the red mage thing, the magic crystal is just gonna be like a crystal in the shape of Godbird's head.
Must have botched one of the steps. Which one? Pretty sure it followed in. Right, you can't see this because you don't have enough. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see it when I get there. Yeah. My game is full screen. I wouldn't really be able to easily just.
Oh. You only have the one monitor.
Yeah, I have a laptop.
Right. Never mind. There's no fault in your process, Master Geralt. Oh? How do you explain this bottle of weak piss sitting on the anvil? It has yet to undergo the final treatment. An advanced oil pressing technique passed down through generations of Manderville lubricant enthusiasts. That is a phrase. Take more than some enthusiastic oil pressing to bring this liquid up to snuff. O ye of little faith, observe. Shing. And he gets naked.
Of course he does.
Hey, Catman, what the hell's you stripping down to your small clothes for? I'd have known you were just some degenerate fop. Patience, Master Geralt. This is merely the prelude. Now he's squatting. Behold the mighty squats of a Mandeville man. That should be enough to get the juices flowing. Now, to demonstrate the aforementioned technique. A single drop. Totally empowered. Mandeville perspiration. Literally a drop of his sweat. Ye gods, it's full of stars. But that don't change anything. Still just an eccentric old bugger prancing about sweating on things. Tink. Maybe so, but look closer, Master Geralt. Thus is the Exalamandaville made ready. What do you mean, ready? All you did was add your drip-ins. Bugger me! Ain't possible. I don't suppose you're gonna explain this, are you? One does not simply reveal the tricks of one's trade, especially long-guarded family traditions. As a fellow professional, I'm sure you understand. Aye, well, makes no difference to me. I'll be caught dead doing them creepy poses. Bracing banter aside, I do believe this puts us in possession of all the necessary components. It's your time to shine, Master Geralt. Oh, I'll shine all right. You're cut above the average craftsman, I'll grant you that. You've still a few rungs to climb. Best shield your eyes, gents, because my work is positively blinding. Stage 1 complete. Success, just as I predicted. Right there's a collaborative masterpiece. The Manderville Gunblade. That I would live to see my ancestors' wondrous forge work recreated. It made me a happy Manderville man, Harris. Let's not break out the bubbly booze just yet, your lordship. We got a ways to go before we can call our work finished. Master Geralt is quite right. I've neglected to properly explain that this is but the first stage of a much grander creation. The bare bones of the weaponry, if you will. Aye, now begins the endless horror of refinement. It means I'll be stuck here for gods know how long. I am loath to monopolize your time, my good blacksmith, but the manual's written in a most confounding cipher. I'm not even certain when I will finish decoding the next step of the process. Don't sit idle then. I've got a few bottles of quality liquor to keep me company. A regrettable yet unavoidable delay. Let us reconvene when the manual has given up its secrets, shall we? Meanwhile, I leave the weaponry in your battle-hardened hands. Next we meet, your report of its performance will be indispensable in guiding our improvements. And should you wish to experiment with a different variety of Manderville weapon, then this highly trained House Manderville artisan is at your service. I've imparted to him the necessary techniques for facilitating this initial stage of crafting. Requires only a contribution of Mandarium meteorite to forge a weapon of your choosing. Another near-naked bastard! What do you Mandeville folk have against trousers? Fair question. You know what, girl? What do you have against a shirt? You know what? I don't even want to know. Just leave the smithing to me. Right? When I do a job, I do it right. Very well, I shall return anon. I'm most eager to see the next stage of our masterpiece take shape. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Away! And as was stated, if you want the other weapons, all you gotta do is cup up the poetics for the meteorites.
Alright.
Like I said, this is the easiest of the routes by far. And now we're done.
Oh, that'll be fun. That's going to be a fun extra incentive to get back to my dailies more frequently.
Yeah. Which I need to make sure I have tombstones I'm going to need for next time. Which, oh, I should mention we're not doing 14 next week because I have plans to go out with my sister.
Ah, alright.
So until then, we will see you guys next time for more shenaniganery.
Yeah.